Hello, this is going to be the mid-months for all the signs. We're going to start off with the sign of Aries. Okay, now Aries, the first card that comes up for you is in fact the Tower moment. So with the Tower moment, this talks about unwanted changes, things happening out of your control, unpredicted. It means things that had to happen in order to change something or change something up. Also to turn you in a new direction. Sometimes you're willing to keep putting in the work, and even though it's not paying off for you, your determination is beyond help because of the fact that you don't want to give up on something. You've convinced yourself that you need to be where you are, need to be who you're with. But the Tower moment comes into play for you because the universe kind of says, you've had enough, so let me stop it for you. Okay, so it does make destruction, it does cause inconveniences, it does create endings, but it also allows you to have a new beginning. Now, Aries, what I got for you psychically for the mid-month is that Aries, you're going to work on unfinished business, so to speak. The notes I have written for you in reference to this mid-month can run you through the end of the month or into the beginning of August. Now, this time difference will be, for all of you, different. Nothing will be the same for each one of you because depending on your sun, moon, and rising signs. So, Aries, you're going to be doing some unfinished business or handling some unfinished business. Pressure in thoughts about things that you can't change or control. Some of you feel like you can't finish something, whether it's because you're bored, whether it's because you see that you feel kind of like it's just a losing battle. Nothing's changing. It's not getting any better. You're putting a lot of effort in, but you're not seeing any results. For some of you, you keep pushing yourself full speed ahead, non-stop. A lot of you are overworking, becoming workaholics, putting everything into your job so you don't have to deal with something going on emotionally. Or you're trying to avoid somebody at where you live, where your home is, or in general. For a lot of you, it's important to watch out. Warning signs for health-wise is dehydration. Also, as well as eating spicy foods, because maybe on a regular basis you could, but all of a sudden you're going to realize that spicy is just not working for you right now due to your nervous system, due to your gut health. For some of you, something's just not settling right with you this month. It's something that you're not okay with the answer, or you're not okay with the results that came in, or the outcome of a situation. You're not okay with something. You want to know how that was possible. For a lot of you, something's not making sense. Where love interests come in and out, kind of like for you, it's mostly because you're not quite ready to handle what's coming to you. Or what's coming for you. A lot of you, right now, money might feel a bit tight right now, but that's going to change probably coming August 1st. There's going to be a lot of changes where money's concerned. Your finances are going to improve. There are plans for a vacation or for an outing or a getaway, even a quick getaway, whether it's a weekend, but there are plans that are coming up for you. So interest in trying to get that freedom back, cut that workaholic shit out right now. I mean, it's okay to work and it's great to make that money, but also remember to put some money away, okay? So that's pretty much what I see for you for the mid-month. Leo, your card, Leo, comes up as the Five of Cups. So, Leo, you're still focused on a past relationship. There's apparently somebody that you're not getting off your mind or you're not able to move forward from. There's somebody who you still want to have communication with, or you may still have communication with, but it's not the way you want it to be. For some of you, Leos, you are hard at work. You are trying to make good choices and decisions. However, you keep getting distractions or creating your own diversion because you keep going back to things that are not helping you to move forward, okay? Leo, the messages that I got for you is about you're focused on home life right now, as well as work and education, learning something new, something that's out of tradition for your family or for you. For some of you, you're waiting to learn something that's going to help you to be able to express yourself differently, or in a different way, or in a different language. There's also something coming up showing that there is going to be a way for you to express yourself in a relationship coming up towards you. This relationship is unexpected. This relationship is not with somebody who's familiar. This is someone from out of the blue, so to speak. A lot of you want to be able to express yourselves without having the worry that somebody has a miscommunication or that there's a communication error. For a lot of you, worrying about the outcome of a situation right now, it just feels like there's something you're waiting on, or you're waiting for something to show up, or you're waiting for the results of something as well. Kind of similar to Aries, you're waiting for results of something, but it's worrying you. You're very worried that the outcome will not be in your favor. I feel like this would definitely be in your favor in one way or the other. For some of you, fears keep showing up, messing with your confidence right now, not letting you do what you want to do, always worried about what other people are thinking about you. For some of you, there's something in reference to decisions here. These decisions could be about love, or it feels like maybe it's not your decision to make. Maybe you're waiting on somebody else to make a decision. For some of you, it's about letting someone control you. It also could be memories that keep haunting you. You keep thinking of all the good things, but not looking at the results of what caused the issue, the breakup, the problem in the first place. Leo, a past partner is part of the situation and part of the problem still. Be careful about doors that have closed. Do not reopen them. Right now, I see the only doors that are opening is going to be work doors are going to open for you. They're going to help you to find a job probably within the next 30 days maximum. For a lot of you, family might be at a distance, or this could be emotional distance. You could be living right under the same roof, but feeling very distant from family, feeling like you're not fitting in, or you're not getting along, or things aren't working out the way you planned. For some of you, you're looking to move on or move out. For a lot of you, as I said, you may also be inquiring about a family member that is a distance away coming to visit you. Okay, this will change a lot of the stigma going on in the house. Sagittarius, your card for the mid-month is the Queen of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, you're looking very closely at things that you're already holding on to. You're looking very closely as to checking out the value of this, the need of this, the wants of this. So whatever it is that you're focused on, you're trying to figure out whether or not you can continue or whether you should move on. So Sagittarius, you're starting to look at things in a different way. The experiences that you've been through, which is what created the change within you. And know that it feels like changes are definitely needed in some aspects right now for you, Sag. And again, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. You may want to start treating yourself, giving yourself a gift, or treating yourself to something, whatever it is, because a lot of the times you're always focused on other people and their energies and what their needs are and what their wants are, but you're neglecting your own. A lot of you may feel this month that you need to get things into proper order or organizing things. For some of you, it's about cleaning a lot of things out, getting rid of things that you no longer need. For a lot of you, this time going on with the economy here and with the universe, with the world, with all the infections and diseases and things of that nature, have really created you enough time in your home to realize what you really need and what you really don't use and haven't used in a long time. You may have a friend call out of the blue, wanting to come and see you, maybe for a short stay, wanting to meet up with you, or wanting to go on a short trip with you. A lot of you are feeling like in a situation that you're dealing with, in a relationship, that you're always the one to go back first, or you're always the one to contact first, or you're always the one to ask them back. Things are going to change where that's concerned, because I feel like this time, during this time out that you're involved in, that this person is definitely missing you now. This person is going to be reaching out to you very soon because of the fact that they're not finding what they were looking for, because they're not even sure what they're looking for. But they know that they didn't find it wherever they went, whatever they've been doing. So now they're coming back towards you, wanting to find a way to make something work because you're familiar. Okay? You're familiar with them, they're familiar with you. So it's a lot easier to deal with things that you already know how to handle than it is to go with something that's brand new. So be careful, okay? Don't go back into something if you're not sure, if you don't have the proper recipe to get this back together. If you're going to try to create the same recipe over and over again, it's not going to work out for you. All right, that's Sagittarius. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, your card for today is the Moon card. Ooh, that's not good. So the Moon card means that somebody could be trying to deceive you. It could mean somebody's holding back from you. It could be meaning somebody's keeping secrets from you. It could be somebody's being very secretive. This also could be somebody lying to you or manipulating you or somebody cheating on you. And yes, maybe a third-party situation. But either way, somebody's not being honest, letting you know that they are in fact involved with another person, one way or the other. So, Gemini, it's almost like you're beginning to take over things on your own behalf. Like you're becoming the leader, or you're becoming the boss, or you're becoming the supervisor, maybe even a manager. Whatever it is, it could be at work, that somebody moved you up and gave you a different title, gave you a title that had to do with being in control of. A lot of you also may be doing some hiring of someone, possibly a contractor in your home. This may be in reference to cosmetic repairs, or it could be involved with plumbing repairs. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo right now, or in fact, Earth sign, period, Capricorn, Taurus. But Virgo feels, excuse me, very strong for you. This Virgo right now is possibly a new love interest, a new partner. This could be somebody who really, though, isn't good at handling obligations or responsibilities. This person may be emotionally immature. This person may not be ready for the commitment that you are. But this person does still have some other qualities that are very good, but you're going to need to weigh out differently, each one of you. You're going to need to weigh out what's important to you for them to have and what you can just let slide by, where you can fill in the gap. For a lot of you, you're going to find a way to complement one another, meaning what they lack, you'll fill in, and what you lack, they'll fill in. For some of you, family does come around to help you to make a decision, maybe either to make plans even, to move, to change residencies, to change things or make big changes. Because there are big changes coming in for Gemini during this mid-month, working up to September. These are big changes. They are dramatic movements that you'll be choosing to do. So get prepared, because things are going to turn around very quickly for you, but in your favor as well. Libra. Libra, your card is the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, either money is going to get better, money is starting to come in, or with the Ten of Pentacles, it is that you have too many options, you're overwhelmed and can't make a choice or decision. Now, you know how Libras are. You can't take a Libra to a diner that's going to look at a menu that they've never seen before, because there are going to be too many options. They're not going to be able to make a decision. Even driving down the highway, me as a Libra, I can't decide where I want to stop and what I want to eat. The night will be over. Everything will be closed by the time I decide. So I always need somebody to help me to make that decision. So if you're the same kind of Libra, it's going to get a little worse for the next 2-3 weeks, maybe, during this mid-month time, all the way through to August 1st. It's like, you're not going to be able to make a decision. You're going to be like, yeah, I want it. No, I don't want it. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'll take blue. No, I'll take red. You just ain't going to be able to do it. You ain't going to be able to do it. It's whatever's going on in this retrograde right now that's creating all this. For some of you, you want to break away. You want to break space. You want to have room. You need time out. You're looking for an answer that's not even existing, but you're just looking for it. And you feel that you can't look for it if you're smothered by something or someone. A lot of you may be taking off of work or using your vacation time. A lot of you may be just trying to get out of the house and get to a private location. Maybe you're sitting by yourself at the water, or you're sitting by yourself just anywhere, parked in a nice shady spot, just relaxing and having a time out for yourself. For some of you, it's at church. You might be spending a lot of time at church. For a lot of you Libras, you're going to realize during this mid-month, all the way again up until August 1st, that the accomplishments that you are starting to make, the changes that are starting to happen, the new developments, the creative style, the new projects that you're putting into play as we speak are being tackled very quickly. For a lot of you, you might be feeling as if you didn't accomplish a lot of things that you wanted to. You might still have a lot of things on that list for that agenda, but things are going to move forward in the proper perspective the way they need to. So balance things out and work at it one at a time. Start with step 1. Okay, don't try to go to step 5. Start with step 1. There is definitely unexpected messages that will show up, either through text message, through email, or whatever social media you're on. There is somebody who's trying to reach out to you, somebody who really just found out there you are or where you are, and they're going to reach out to you. Somebody's wanting to get in contact. This could be an old school friend. All right, Libra. Next up is Aquarius. Aquarius. Hopefully I didn't forget any signs. Aquarius, your card for today is the Two of Cups. So Aquarius, with the Two of Cups, this talks about sharing what you have with somebody else, or somebody wanting to share with you. This also talks about opening your heart and your feelings and your emotions and expressing them to the other person. Not playing the guessing game, not having somebody try to figure out whether you want to be with them or whether you don't, or whether you love them or whether you don't. You're going to be very clear and make things much easier to deal with. Aquarius, the lessons that you've learned in the beginning of this month were pretty tough or pretty strong on you. Things kind of felt like they were going all wishy-washy, or something wasn't making much sense. You couldn't understand why certain things were happening. But the good news is now, at mid-month, even going through, as I say, to August 1st, you're going to see why you had to go through such things, what the results are, and why is it now showing that everything is getting better. Again, you can't have flowers until you got the rain, and then you get the sunshine. But you can't have it without both of them, okay? So understand that during your life, you're going to have some tough days. You're going to have days that are harder than many. You might have more tough days than you do easy days. But the tougher the lessons, then the better the plan, the better the outcome. So as long as you have gotten through it, if it didn't kill you, it made you stronger. So be patient and have your faith. Keep your faith in your situation. For a lot of you Aquarians, you're going to, again, feel like things are calmer now. You're finally able to work through even your emotions. You may see that now that things are smooth and going exactly the way you plan. And also for some of you, an ex returns. He wants to talk to you, or she wants to talk to you. Somebody's definitely wanting to catch up. Somebody didn't want to throw something away. For some of you, there's a page in your circle, a page. So this is a young male in your circle, somebody who's not ready for commitment. This is somebody who may be needing your advice or your help in a situation. This also could be somebody who works with their hands, whether it's on cars or building things with wood, houses, fixing cars, whatever that has to do with. But you're going to know who this person is. This young page could also be around water. Perhaps he's a lifeguard. Perhaps he is a teacher. Maybe he teaches people how to swim. Either way, this person that you'll know who I'm talking about, if it makes sense to you, this page, he's a little bit on the immature side. He gets a little bit jealous sometimes without the attention from you. This could be a son. This could be a brother. This could be another sibling. This could be a stepbrother. For some of you, this could be a co-worker or a co-worker's son, but you're going to know who I'm talking about. This person is going to want to start something new. They're going to want to change jobs. They're going to want to make a change. This person doesn't like to stay with one thing too long. They get really bored. So they're going to want to change something up. But you're going to help them to discover that trying to show at least a year's worth of employment is good for their stability, and it's also good on their resume so that it can get them to where they need to be, showing the experience that they have doing the job they're doing now. So you're going to try to talk to this person to get them to stay where they are for now, and then things may change around September, between September and December. All right? Cancer. Your card for the mid-month is the King of Wands. So Cancer, you're waiting and looking for somebody to show up. You want somebody to apply for something. Maybe you're doing some hiring. Maybe this is you protecting where you're at. For some of you, this is about new growth, a new opportunity coming your way. For some of you, you're waiting to see the results of your hard work. So be patient. Now, Cancer, you're going to meet some new people. It's either going to be at your current position, your current workplace, or it's going to be at or around your home where other work is being done. Also, on the job, you're going to find somebody who wants to help you out with something. They also want to encourage you to start something new, whether it's a business of your own or some type of group or meeting. For a lot of you, you may sponsor someone from another country. You may decide to even adopt a child. For a lot of you, it's going to be time for you to open up this month. It's going to be time for you to share how you're feeling about a certain situation, something that's been presented to you. Perhaps as it came towards you, it was left very mysteriously. It was something that you weren't really fond of, and it wasn't something you favored, but this is something that showed up in front of you, meaning that it ended up in your life, or this person ended up coming towards you, and was definitely a lot of work. This contains a lot of work, a lot of organizing, getting something back on track. And once you're able to do that, you're going to be able to see that it was definitely well worth all the struggle that you had to go through, as well as the person who came towards you. They too are going to be grateful for the help that you're giving them. Be careful of how you respond to certain people in conversations during this mid-month going into August 1st, because some people are going to take things the wrong way, especially if you're texting a message. Sometimes messages upon text can look like they're sounding one way, but it's really innocent and it's okay. They didn't mean it in the way you took it. So be careful with miscommunication. All right? Money is definitely causing worry for you right now. Money might not be that great. It's still there. You're okay. You're current with things, but money is just worrying you right now. Some of you definitely need to save some money or keep a nest egg on the side, because there is something that's going to come up between August and September that you're going to need to pay. So you're going to need that little bit of extra money. So remember, I told you that now. Okay, remember, I told you that now. All right. Pisces. Pisces, your card for the mid-month is the Five of Pentacles. So Pisces, with the Five of Pentacles, it's kind of like you felt like you were out in the cold. You feel like you weren't invited in. You felt like you were kicked out. You felt like something just wasn't working right. You don't know how you got off track so bad. But for Pisces, you're going to finally realize that, you know what, a door is going to open. You're going to be welcomed in. Family is going to support you, and there's going to be a lot of encouragement from friends and even neighbors. You're finding your way, so to speak, at this point. So now that we're at the mid-month, you're finding your way. You're finding things that make you happy. You're also volunteering some time to an organization or a nonprofit organization, trying to help out, trying to make a difference. For some of you, definitely believing in second chances. So wanting to give somebody the strength or the courage to try again. Maybe somebody you knew got evicted or was living homeless on the street, and you helped them to get on their feet, to get a job, and to even be able to rent a room. So now you're teaching them that second chances are definitely worth it. And you're encouraging other people to help people as well. You may be collaborating with somebody to get into a business together. Someone is going to offer to help you out financially as well. Some of you may be looking for jobs, but not finding the job that fits you or fits you where the money budget is concerned. For a lot of you, the money out there they're offering is not as good as you've had in the past. For some of you, the experience that you have is not being recognized. Somebody still wants to start you at the beginning when you already have 15, 20 years of experience. For a lot of you, you're going to work on some trust issues now. Things that may have occurred from childhood that you now have realized are still affecting you somehow in your adulthood. You're going to start working on those issues. Some of you may have signed up with a counselor or signed up with a life coach or signed up with even a clergy at your church. But there's definitely a lot of you are going to finally realize that, you know what, I'm okay. I'm only really ignorant if I don't ask for the help that I need, because I want to feel better. It's not about feeling good for other people. It's not about looking better for other people. It's all about you feeling good for you and loving the person who you are. Okay, a lot of things have changed you from who you always used to feel that you were, or who you used to be, to who you are now. Because now you seem to be the victim of the circumstances of the life events that you've struggled through. But you shouldn't let them still take ownership of you, or control you, or keep you caged or bonded as if you were trapped in a prison. If that situation has ended, then so should the chains be let off of you. So move forward and enjoy the life that's left for you. All right, Scorpios. You have the Justice card, Scorpio. All right, so with the Justice card, kind of like a court card, which usually is referring to a person in your life. So this could be a person that you know that's in a uniform, Scorpio, or this could be a person of authority. This could also be a person that's older than you, or this could be a father, a brother. But either way, this is a person who's going to either reach out to you or you're going to hear about. This person may have to be hospitalized. This person may need some type of repair or surgery. This person may have a hernia or something to do with a herniated disc. So a hernia could be in the front part, or a herniated disc could be something in the back area. Somebody may have overused or overworked something. For some of you, you may be dealing with a lot of stress, or a lot of stress at your job. There's a lot of changes being made. There's different managers. There's new bosses. There's new employers. For some of you, it's a new job that you're taking on, another part-time job. But for a lot of you, as you go through this trial of trying to get this new job or this new position, or trying to make some extra money on the side, you're going to find that it's risking your health so much that it's not worth it. And the money that you're making isn't worth it. So you're going to just kind of stay and stick to the one position. For a lot of you, you're not dealing with something that's placed right in front of you. You keep pushing it to the side and pushing it to the side, or you keep complaining about it and complaining about it, but you're not doing anything to make it better. You're not doing anything to make it go away. You're not doing anything to break it apart, to break it down, to find out what's really the problem underneath of this. Because you're looking at the whole problem as one, instead of breaking it down and saying, okay, well, what's going to make this person say this or do this or act this way or treat me this way? You're going to ask the questions. But if you don't dig down to what the actual problem is, you're just going to see the whole problem as you can't fix it. You can't fix it. It's just a mess. I can't fix it. Because you're not getting to the core of it. You're not finding out what's causing it. Okay? So just remember that. Be mindful of that situation. The next thing comes up for Scorpio is a lot of you might be single. You're definitely focusing on yourself right now. For some of you, you may be, in fact, in touch with some past people on a friendly basis, a here or there, just a quick catch-up kind of thing, but you're not willing to settle and go backwards. For a lot of you, it's almost, yeah, okay, you'll have a one-night stand or you might have a good time, but at the end of the day, that's it. It's like, I don't want a relationship here. For some of you, it's being unpredictable for the next 3 weeks. Not sure of what you're going to do. Not even being able to confide in yourself and trust your own judgments and decisions right now, because you're right on the edge of making a stupid choice or a poor decision. So be really careful, Scorpio, because you're literally on an edge of something. Don't rush to do something quickly. Don't rush to retire. Don't rush to sign a contract. Don't rush to get married. Don't rush to get engaged. Don't rush to do anything at this point in time. Be still. All right, next up is Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So Capricorn, your card is a death card. Ooh, not great, Capricorn. But Capricorn, you know what? With this death card, so something, now listen, a lot of you, don't worry. 9 times out of 10, this card does not mean death itself, okay? It can, but I don't feel that here. So what I am saying, that it's an ending to something. It means that a new beginning is coming on the way. It means you're going to try a whole different direction. You might decide to date somebody completely out of what you normally would date. Somebody who's completely opposite of what you're normally attracted to. You might be just trying to change it up, seeing if that works for you. For some of you Capricorns, a lot of work, you've been focusing on a lot of work and a lot of money. Just trying to make the money, make the money. You're trying to meet the bills, make the payments. For a lot of you, it's like, you know what? It's the best distraction. It keeps you from worrying. For some of you, you did lose a family member a few months ago. For some of you, and almost a year ago for some of you others. But also, a lot of you are definitely thinking about money that's been spent. And now you're working so hard trying to put back the money that you had to use. It's like, I had to take it out of this special account because I really needed it. But now I need to put it back in there. So you're trying to repair the damage that was done. For some of you, it can be that you're dealing with a child of special needs. A lot of you Capricorns could have somebody who is in a special school or has to get special training or needs special medical treatment. This is starting to wear on you, but a lot of you are going to be able to reach out to a certain family member to have them come over and to help to give you a break, even if it's for 2 hours a day. This is going to be enough for you to either go take a nap and to get yourself back together, or to go to the hairdresser or go to the gym or whatever you decide to do, male or female. For a lot of you, where relationships are concerned, for those of you that are single, Capricorn, it feels like you're very comfortable being single, but at the same time, you do miss on occasion, here or there, a few nights when you're watching TV, wishing somebody was there with you. A couple times when you wanted to go out to eat and maybe in the middle of the night and grab a bite, but you didn't want to go by yourself. Then is the times that you're thinking of somebody else. There's also the possibility here for a lot of you single Capricorns to have a union be formed within the next 3 months. There's going to be somebody who wants to sweep you off of your feet, somebody who wants to get to know you better, somebody who's going to want to take you on trips and vacations. There is somebody who's definitely going to meet you financially halfway, meaning that they're going to bring the money to the table as well as you. For some of you, a boss may tell you that you're doing a great job. They might be telling you that you're showing leadership here. They also may be talking to you about taking a management course. That's coming up. There is definitely a new offer, a new position, or a bonus being given to you before August 1st. Before August 1st. Let me know in the comments below if, in fact, you did get your bonus. Taurus. Taurus. Your card for today, Taurus, is the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, it's talking about you doing a lot of meditating, trying to manifest, trying to bring things towards you, also trying to get things off of your mind, trying to sort things out. Taurus, it talks about you being a messenger, trying to bring good news to somebody. There's something that you're wanting to tell somebody or share with somebody to try to make their life better, make it feel worthwhile. There's also an older person, like a grandparent, grandfather, grandmother, that you're going to want to talk to about your childhood, about different things that you used to do with them, about different occasions, maybe different trips, maybe different vacations that your family took. You're going to want to go over the old things, like the old recipes and the old times. For a lot of you, this is something that you're going to want to write down. You're also going to want to see photos, and you're going to want to save photos. You're going to want to put things in order, or in albums, or on your computer, on discs, but you're going to want to save them. They're things that you're going to want to look back at, trying to have your own time capsule. For some of you, you're tired of everything that's been going on. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of rumors, a lot of he say, she say kind of stuff. There's also been a lot of things where you've had to stand up for yourself and, you know, pretty much go against it. Somebody's calling you out on something, saying you've done this, but you show them that you actually did something different. You're able to stand up for yourself and prove your innocence to somebody very clearly. You're also being able to point the finger at someone who has been pointing so many fingers at you for such a long time. This could be a competition of either a brother, of another sibling, of a coworker. This is somebody who may be trying to make you look like an ass at your job. Somebody trying to make it look like you're not doing as much work, but they are doing more, or they're covering you up and doing more work for you. For some of you, you're going to have to take a step back and look at the whole picture here. And then something's going to make a whole lot of sense to you. You're also going to be able to go to your manager behind that coworker's back and let your manager know what's going on, so they can zoom in on the camera and see that this person is doing some kind of sabotaging to you, whether it's on your job, on the job, or off the job, whether it's on break, whether it's out in the parking lot, whether it's in the actual warehouse where you are. Whatever's going on there, and somebody's trying to stab you in the back, so to speak, it's going to be caught. Somebody's going to be found out, and somebody's going to get fired, terminated, gone, dismissed. Good night. Good night. Next, Virgo. Virgo, your card's the Eight of Swords. Come on, Virgo. You ain't trapped. You can get the hell out of there. Now, that's you putting yourself in that mental prison because you're believing everything you hear. Or you're allowing the situation that you can't control anyway to ruin the rest of your days. Listen, if yesterday was bad, then to hell with it. Move forward and go to tomorrow. It's going to be better. Okay? But it only can be better if you believe in that. Virgo, time is flying by really fast. And you've wasted enough time on something that just doesn't matter. Somebody who didn't find you to be important. So somebody didn't take the time out for you. So why are you giving them so much of your time? Just tell me that. Okay, stop that. Okay, because for a lot of you, Virgo, some of you are feeling like, okay, nobody really cares. Nobody's really around. I don't have anybody to help me. Blah, blah, blah. Stop that. Stop that. It's enough time now. Because Virgos, guess what? You have a blessing right on the way. It's right around the corner. So if you stop worrying about yesterday and the pity parties and get over that and you move forward and you allow yourself to be the person who you are, the person who you were before you met that jerk, female or male, whoever it is, if you allow yourself to become that person again, get your power back, speak your truth, then you're going to find out that the blessings are right there waiting for you and you're going to move up. And as you move up, you're not even going to look at the other person because they will not be on your level. They could not reach your level. You do not have time for that level. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you want all the good that's waiting for you, all you have to do is just get yourself out of your own mental prison. Don't self-sabotage the situation. Don't look back on things that you can't control and you can't change. It is what it is. They are who they are. They won't change, but you will because you'll move forward and you'll end up growing and growing. There is an opportunity here for you as well to sign a contract or an agreement to something that's going to bring you more financial gain. There is blessings coming here financially. This could be a job. Definitely a job. Could be going higher, but this job also pertains to traveling. Maybe it's sales. Maybe it's something to do with customer relations. Maybe it's something to do with foreign exchanges. So whatever's going on there. Also, a lot of you Virgos understand that you're going to create something that has your own brand, your own style. You have something that you may be calling your own collection or your own line. There's something definitely growing quickly about you. Remember to continue to blog and blog and blog because people will continue to follow you and those same people who follow you will purchase from you. Okay, so there's definitely a new start there. Now, as we move forward to August 1st, you're also going to meet up with somebody new. This could be during an airplane ride or this could be in an airport, but you're going to meet up with somebody new. There's going to be communication, conversation, and this is going to lead to dinner, plans, arrangements, meeting up again, writing back and forth, correspondence. All that takes place. Later on, this can turn into a full loved relationship, union, party, celebration, and marriage. So be careful, because if you're careful with this and you handle it with kid gloves like you should, gently, gingerly, step into the situation. No demands, no requests, no controlling, and everything will go your way. So this is what I have for the mid-months for July. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned because I will be having the Saturday and Sunday daily coming up sometime this evening.